So as you all know, reference qualifiers are used to restrict the data in the reference fields and list type of fields, guys. Okay. Reference qualifiers are used. Reference qualifiers are used to restrict the data in reference and list type of fields. Okay. Reference qualifiers are used to restrict the data in reference and list type of fields, guys. Okay. So we have three types of reference qualifier. Simple reference qualifier and dynamic reference qualifier and advanced reference qualifier. Okay. Simple reference qualifier, dynamic reference qualifier, and advanced reference qualifier. Okay. So out of these simple reference qualifier, we already have discussed. Okay. We already have discussed about simple reference qualifier, and you have dynamic reference qualifier, and you have advanced reference qualifier. Okay. Simple reference qualifier, dynamic reference qualifier, and advanced reference qualifier. So simple reference qualifiers are used for fixed queries. Fixed queries. For fixed queries, we'll use simple reference qualifiers. Okay. For dynamic queries, for dynamic conditions, we will use either dynamic reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier. Okay. For dynamic queries, okay, you will use either dynamic reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier. Guys, either simple one or advanced one. Any one we will use. Either simple one or advanced one. Dynamic one is actually not an important one, guys. Okay. So in the organization, if you use either simple reference you either use simple reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier. Okay. Either simple reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier. Okay. So we will go to the HR case form. Okay. So here caller is a reference field, guys. Caller is a reference field. So in this reference field, if you want to restrict the data, you can restrict it. Okay. And configuration item is a reference field. If you want to restrict the data, you can restrict it here. Okay. And Aadhaar card is actually a reference field. If you want to restrict the data in this reference fields, you can use reference qualifiers. Watch list is actually a list type of field. You can restrict the data in the watch list type of field. Okay. Work notes list is a list type of field. You can restrict the data in the a list type of field. Okay. So in the caller field, I'm able to see all the users here now. I'm able to see all the users here. Okay. So I want to restrict it to only customer support department users. Okay. When I click on the magnifying glass, I should see only customer support department users. Okay. Right click, configure dictionary. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm using simple reference qualifier. Department is HR department. You can see I'm able to see only HR department users here. So here, when I click on the magnifying glass, I'll be able to see only HR department users. So it is a fixed condition. So in the caller, I'll be able to see only HR department users because I have used a simple reference qualifier. I want to show only customer support department users. Then what I will do, I'll go to the caller field. I'll go to the caller field. So here I'll mention customer support department users. Okay. You can see I'm able to see only customer support department users. So guys, here I have restricted the data in the caller field to only customer support department. So that is a fixed condition. Department is customer support. The condition is fixed. The reference qualifier is fixed. Okay. So every time when I click on the magnifying glass, I'll be able to see customer support department only. You guys are clear, right? That is actually about simple reference qualifier. So when you have fixed condition, you will go for simple reference qualifier. Okay. Okay. Suppose you tell me here, when I select the assignment group here, when I select the assignment group here, so this group member should appear here. Only the group member should appear here. When I click on this magnifying glass, only the group member should appear here. Okay. See, when I select an assignment group here, only in whatever the group that you select here, that particular group member should appear here. Suppose if I select application development group, if I select application development group, okay, the group member should appear here. Okay. If I select tab approval group here, okay, that tab approval group member should appear here. Okay. If I select uh, capacity AWS developer, so AWS developers group member should appear here. So here the condition is not same. Groups are changing here. Whenever you change the group, that group members I have to show here. Okay. See, remember this point, guys. Understand the logic here. Whenever I select a group here, that particular group members only I have to show it in the assign to field. Okay. So you can select any group. That particular group members I have to show here in the assign to field. The condition is not same, guys. Okay, condition is not same. Condition is dynamic based on the group. We have to show the group members here. You guys are getting my point? Condition is not always not same here. Whenever you select application development group here, application development group member should appear in the assign to field. Whenever you select a cab approval group members should appear here. Okay, cab approval group member should appear here. Okay. So if I select AWS developers, AWS developers group member should appear here. Okay. Okay. AWS developers group member should appear here. Fine. So for this, what I am doing is, for this one, what I am doing is, I am going to first create a script include, guys. For this, I am writing a script include. So how many types of script includes are there in ServiceNow? Three types of script includes. So how do you call the script include in the client side? How do you call the script include in the server side? How do you call the script include in the server side? Well, new keyword. Very good. Very good. Using new keyword. So now what I am doing here is I have opened already the I have opened the script include which is already open. So this script include is already created. I have opened the script include. Inside the script include, I am creating a method. Okay, the method name is show only group members. Okay. So what I am doing is I am constructing a condition here. Okay, show only group members condition. I am constructing a condition, guys. Show only group members condition. Okay. So what I am doing is I am creating the table this underscore user underscore gr member. I am actually so in the group member table, guys, you have only two fields. So this is a group member table. In the group member table, you have only two fields, group field and user field. So here, if I type AWS developers, in the AWS developers group, how many group members are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six group members are there. In the AWS developers group, there are six group members. Okay. There are six groups. Okay. Sorry, six group members are there. So now what I'm doing is I'm actually querying with a group field. Group field and Okay. While loop. Where condition is equal to okay. So I am building the condition, guys. Condition is equal to sysid in sorry, empty condition I am taking. Condition equal to empty. Okay. Then condition equal to plus br dot get value user. Okay. If there are more than one group member, you have to use comma separated assignment operator. Okay. So you are construct a condition, guys. Remember here. So in this method, you are construct a condition. Okay. Well written condition. Passing a condition here. Okay. So where you will actually receive the current object. Okay. From the current object, you will take the assignment group current dot u underscore. Okay. Okay. So what I have done here, guys, I have opened the existing scripting code. Inside the scripting code, I have created a method here. Said that I am actually receiving current object. I wrote a glide record. I wrote a glide record on the group member table. I am actually querying with the group as current assignment group. Okay. So after querying it, I am actually constructing a condition. The if there is only one group member, use sysid in and the system ID of the member. If there are more than one group member, use comma separated and use system ID comma separated group member system IDs. I am actually passing the condition as a output. Okay. So then after done with the script include part, after done with the script include part, go to the assignment assign to field. Assign to is a reference field, right? Assign to is a reference field, right? So in the reference field, scroll down, click on advanced view, click on advanced view. Okay. Advanced. Write JavaScript colon, JavaScript colon. Guys, here you have to write the condition. Okay, you have to write the condition here. This condition we already built in the script include, right? This condition we already built in the script include. What I will do is, instead of writing the condition here, we'll call the script include using new keyword. New script include name dot new script include name dot method name. So here in this method, you have to pass current object from here. Okay. You are calling the script include new script include name parenthesis dot method name. In the method name, you are passing current object from here. That current object you are receiving it here. You are querying the group members with the current assignment group. You are actually constructing a condition using group members. You are constructing a query using group members. That condition you are actually passing as an output. That output you will receive as that condition you will receive as an output here. So you will receive the output as a condition here. Okay, just to update this one. Go back. Application development. Okay. So if when I click on the magnifying glass, you can see application development group members only I am able to see. So let me open this particular group. In this group, how many group members are there? The group members are there. When I click on this magnifying glass in the assign to, how many group members I am able to see? 8 group members. Let me just change it to cab approval. The assign to field, how many group members I am able to see? 5 group members I am able to see. So in this cab approval group, how many group members are there? We will see here. In this cab approval group, there are 6 group members. When I click on this magnifying glass, how many group members I am able to see? 6 group members, right? Okay. I change it to AWS developers here. AWS developers. When I click on this magnifying glass, okay, I'm able to see I'm able to see s- 6 group members here. In the AWS developers group, how many group members are there? Those many group members we are able to see. So let me just change it to Salesforce developers group. So in this group, how many group members are there? 6 members are there. 6 group members are there. All are starting with the A letter, right? So whenever I click on this magnifying glass, I'm able to see that particular group members only I'm able to see, right? Everyone. Okay. So first of all, you have to remember here is go to the assign to field, go to the configure dictionary. So here guys, normally should be condition should be in the string. So here in the advanced reference qualifier, you have to write JavaScript colon condition. The condition should always be in the strings. So here what am I doing is I am constructing that condition. I am constructing that condition in the script include. So this condition I'm constructing here. Okay, I'm constructing that condition in the script include. So then what I have done, I have actually called that script include here. I have called that script include here. As I have called that script include here, finally the script include will return this condition, right? So this condition will come here. The condition will give the output as condition here. So based on the condition, it will actually show the results, guys. Hope you understand. Okay. Okay. Fine. So now what I'm doing is I'm just removing this one. I'm just making it as simple. Okay. I'm just updating it now. So script include part, you guys are clear, right? Reference qualifier is a server side script. Remember this point. So reference qualifier is a server side script. Reference qualifier is a server side script. So we have actually created a we have already a script include. In the script include we have created a method, right? Okay. Now what I am doing is I am going to the dynamic filter option. Dynamic filter option. Go to dynamic filter options. Okay. Creating a new dynamic filter option. Okay. Fine. So here, guys, I'm just keeping show only assignment group members. Okay. Field will be reference field. Okay. Table will be user table. User table. So here reference script should be, you have to select a script include here. Reference script, you have to select a script include here. Script include. What is the script include? HR, HR case utilities. Okay. This is the one that we have to select. Okay. So then what we have to do? So this is the script include that you are actually showing as a reference here. Okay. So use new script include name. Use script include name dot the method name. Okay. New script include name dot method name. Here you can pass current object here. Current object. and create a dynamic filter option. Create a dynamic filter option. So what you can do, you can go to the assign to field. You can choose dynamic reference qualifier now. Dynamic reference qualifier now. So you can select a show only, not appearing, right? So here you have to select this checkbox. Available for reference qualifier checkbox. This checkbox must be checked. Show only assignment group members. Show only assignment group members. So here I have chosen, guys, remember, I have chosen dynamic reference qualifier. To use dynamic reference qualifier, you have to create a dynamic filter option. So then first what I have done, I have created a dynamic filter option. In the dynamic filter option, so I have taken a field type as reference, and I have taken reference table as user table, and I have taken reference as script include, reference script as script include. Inside the script include, HR case utilities is the reference script include, and I have called that script include using new script include name parenthesis the method name. Inside that I am passing current object. Here I am checking available for reference qualifier checkbox. After creating the dynamic filter option, I went to a reference field. I chose reference qualifier type as dynamic reference qualifier. I have taken show only assignment group members here. Okay. Show only assignment group members here. Then I'm just updating this one. Okay. I'm updating this one. So I'm selecting here, guys, AWS developers. When I click on this magnifying glass, I'm able to see only AWS developers group members here. If I select Salesforce developers, only Salesforce developers group members I'll be able to see here. If I select cab approval here, only cab approval group members I'll be able to see here. Okay. If I select application development group here, application development group members only I'll be able to see here. So guys, here you can use either dynamic reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier for dynamic conditions. You can either use dynamic reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier for dynamic conditions. Okay. So which one is easy, which one is complex, guys? Advanced reference qualifier is easy or a dynamic reference qualifier is easy? Dynamic is easy. So if the dynamic is easy, first of all you have to create a script include. You have to create a method. Inside the method you have to construct condition. You have to create a dynamic filter option. You have to reference that script include here. You have to call that script include here. Okay. And then again you have to go to the assign to field. You have to go to assign to field. So I have chosen dynamic reference qualifier. And then I have called this dynamic filter option here. Show only. So here, if you use advanced reference qualifier, okay, if you use advanced reference qualifier, so this dynamic filter option won't come into picture. Okay, this dynamic filter option won't come into picture. You will write a JavaScript colon new script include name dot the method name the current object. So that is what you will directly write that script include name here. You will directly call the script include here. Okay, clear, right? So either we'll use a simple reference qualifier or advanced reference qualifier. We don't use dynamic reference qualifiers, guys. Remember this point. Either we use simple reference qualifiers or simple reference qualifiers or advanced reference qualifiers. Okay. So we will see one more example here. Okay, we will see one more example so that you will be able to understand better. Okay, fine. So guys, here, mm, whoever the color that you select here. Okay. So let me just remove the reference qualifier that we have already added. I'm removing the reference qualifier. That is actually a simple reference qualifier. I'm removing that. Okay. Well, here, guys, whoever the color that you select here. Suppose you are selecting a color here. If this guy belongs to customer support department, if this guy belongs to customer support department, so in the affected color field, I should be able to see the users who belong to only customer support department. Okay. Suppose if I select a guy here from HR department. So if I select a guy from HR department, okay. So here in the affected color, I should be able to see only HR department users here. Okay. If I select a guy here from uh, sales department, if I select a guy here from sales department, okay, the sales department users, I should be able to see only sales department users here. So that means whoever the user that you select here, if that guy belongs to HR department, I should be able to see only HR department users here. If a guy I selected here from sales department, here in the affected color, I should be able to see sales department users only. So here this affected caller values depends on caller's department. Affected caller values are dependent on caller's department, guys. Okay. So then what I am doing is I am just um, I'm just going to affected caller. I'm going to the script include first. I'm constructing a condition. Show only caller department users. Okay. So see here, guys. I'm putting the user table to get the caller department. Okay. System ID. Current.u underscore caller. Okay. Where condition is equal to empty. Condition is equal to department is equal to s gr dot value department. Callers department I'm keeping here. Okay, department is equal to gr dot get value department. Return condition. So here you have to get the current object here. Current object. Okay. So I created a script include. Inside the script include I created a method. Now I go to the affected color field. I am using advanced reference qualifier here. Okay. New script include name dot method name. Okay. New script include name dot method name current object. Okay. So then just click on update here. So see here, I'm selecting a guy from customer support department. I'm selecting a guy from customer support department here. When I click on the magnifying glass, I'm able to see all the customer support department users here. So I am actually selecting a guy from sales department here. Okay. So let us take Don. This guy belongs to sales department. So when I click on the magnifying glass here, I'll be able to see all the users who belongs to sales department. If I select a guy who is from HR department, okay, I selected a guy who is from HR department. So here, when I click on the magnifying glass, I'll be able to see all the HR department users here. You understand my point, right? So these affected color values are actually populated based on the, okay, these affected color values are populated based on the colors department. So you guys are clear, right? So if there is a if there is a dynamic condition, first of all, you have to construct a condition. You have to construct a condition in the script include. You have to call that script include here. What I have done, I have constructed condition here in the script include. So this one also. Here I have constructed the condition. I have constructed the condition. And here also I have constructed the condition. That condition you have to pass as an output. So then you can call that script include in the advanced reference qualifier. Okay. JavaScript run new script include name dot method name. Okay. Are you guys clear? Okay. Fine. We'll go back to so if you let me just go to a problem here, guys. Let me just go to a problem form here. Okay. I'm just creating a new problem here. So now you tell me. So I'm selecting a assignment group here. I'm selecting a assignment group here. That group members I am not able to see here. That group members I am not able to see here. What could be the reason? Table change is fine, but there is a reference qualifier on the assign to field. There is a reference qualifier on the assign to field. Just go to configure dictionary. So here, if you go to the configure dictionary, assign to field is actually coming from parent table. That is actually task table. Okay. So you have to go to the dictionary overrides. You have to go to the dictionary overrides. Okay. In the problem table, there is a dictionary override here. Override reference qualifier. So the group should have problem coordinator role. So it mentioned here the group should have problem coordinator role. Okay. The group should have problem coordinator role. Now what I'm doing is I'm going back again. So whatever the group that I select here, let us take AWS developers. Okay. I'm not able to see the group members here, right? If I add problem coordinator role, I'll be able to see the group members here in the. AWS developers, right? Now I'm able to see the group members. I'm able to see the group members because this group has this group has problem coordinator role. Okay. So guys, reference qualifiers are used to restrict the data in the reference and list type of fields. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. What else we can discuss here in the reference qualifiers? So till this point, you guys are clear, right? How to use advanced reference qualifiers and all. Okay. I wanted to give you one task. I wanted to give you one task here. Mm, okay. So here in the work notes list, guys, suppose if I am able to select work notes if I am able to select Kajawali name in the work notes list, watch list, same person name I should not be able to select in the watch list, guys. Work notes list, guys. So here also I am able to select Kaja. Okay. So in the watch list and work notes list, I should not be able to select the same person name. Okay. Or what you can do is if you select a person here, Kajawali here in the caller field, same person name I should not be able to select in the watch list field. Whatever the person that you select in the caller field, the same person I should not be able to select the watch list field, guys. That means in the watch list field, I have to restrict caller value. In the watch list field, I have to restrict caller value. Can you guys do that for me? Hmm? Can you do that for me? So, guys, related list and all we'll discuss in tomorrow session, guys. Okay. I'm unmuting everyone. You have any questions? Guys, I have unmuted everyone. You can ask your questions.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
hi.
Uday sir.
Yeah, hi. Hi.
Here the condition is dynamic, right, sir?
Yes, condition
Condition
should be dynamic here. Dynamic condition. If you select Abraham Lincoln here, I should not be able to see Abraham Lincoln here in the watch list field. If you select caller as able tutor, I should not be able to see able tutor in the watch list field.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. So tomorrow we'll be discussing related lists and other topics, guys. Okay. I'll see you there in tomorrow's session. Thank you, everyone.